Hey, this is Rich Osweiler from PremierGuitar.com, coming to you from the 2011 Montreal Guitar Show. And standing to my left is Linda Manzer, who's going to talk a bit about her new, actually brand new, 3 days old Pikasso Archtop. How's it going, Linda?
It's great. Having fun.
Excellent. So, where do we begin?
Where do we begin?
Let's start talking about it.
Well, this is it's got 36 strings. It's based on the original Pikasso guitar that I made for Pat Metheny in 1984. I made a copy of the Pikasso in 1995 for a collector called Scott Chinnery. And then all those years, I'd always wanted to make an archtop Pikasso. So about 6 months ago, I found the plans. I had already made the plans, and I unrolled them and started building this because I thought now's the time to do it.
So this wasn't necessarily a special order. This is like, I'm going to just build this guitar because I want to.
It's like climbing Mount Everest because it's there. Because it's not there.
Right on. So let's start with the
normal part.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll go from
the normal part. It's 6 strings, the normal part here. And then for fun, fretless. And then underneath, there's 12 strings, and these bridges move. So I've just randomly tuned this because this guitar is literally 48 hours old. And then on the other side, it's the same intervals, but it's a different. So if you want to get fancy.
Wow.
Or if you brush it gently, and then here's like a sort of like a koto. They're going in and out of tune. Now what's happening here is I've got, what I didn't have on the original one was I've got this after string, which is why there's no normal bridge or tailpiece here. And I actually had to have custom strings made by D'Addario, which they sent them up here for me, specially made, just so I could string it up in time for the show. It was really very nice of them. And this particular section here, what I want to do is put some kind of sitar bridges on it. So I've got, this is actually not really, this is just for a demonstration, but just so you can hear. What I can do is I can work with this, and I'll make some bone pieces that will fit, and they can slide. So you can tune this and have some sitar-like sounds to it. It's wedged, like the original Pikasso, so it's skinnier on this side for comfort, and here there's a door on the back, so you can see the wedge, and the door is so in case you drop your pick inside, you have some really easy way of getting it out. So anyway, I made this, and I might as well show you, flip it around so you can see the back, because it's carved top and back, and this was something I've just been dreaming about building, and I finally took the time to do it.
Stunning. And how long approximately did this project take you?
About 6 months.
Okay.
I've been working on it, and I just literally, it was born on this bench 3 nights ago. So it's a French-Canadian guitar. This is the Metheny Manzer limited edition series that I did in conjunction with Pat Metheny, and I made them, 30 of them. And there's about 200 pieces of pearl in the fingerboard. It's a copy of the original guitar I made for Pat in 1981, 82. And over the 30-year period of time I've worked with him, I've made him about 23 instruments, but this is was the first one. So it's
the original.
Yeah, the original. And this is the one he's sort of toured with all over the world. So I made this as close in the vibe to that one as possible, except added a few features like the wedge, a thumb notch. So if you're playing, your thumb hits this notch. Now, most people aren't going to do that. It's kind of, it's an attractive feature. But in fact, if you do hit it, you have a soft landing. And slightly golden tint to it. The label sign, it comes with a book, a leather-bound book of a limited edition book signed by Pat and I, and a special case made by Colton Cases that Pat and I designed together. So it's kind of a cool project. And once the 30 are gone, that's it.
Right on. Well, Linda, thank you so much for your time. If folks would like to get on the web and find out more about you and your guitars and your company, where do they go?
Manzer.com.
This is Rich Osweiler from the Montreal Guitar Festival for PremierGuitar.com.